Good day, family. Welcome back to Shanika's Love Talk Show. I am so happy to have you all here. For today's topic, we will be talking about wandering eyes.
Pretty little black skin girl.
And for those of you who do not know what wandering eyes is, you should go and research it. I can give you a description of what I think it is in my own words. So wandering eyes is basically when a spouse, it can be a male or a female, who is in a committed relationship or who is married, whenever they go out or they see a male or a female that is attractive, they look at them in a lustful or seductive way like this. Almost as if they are checking the person out, and almost as if they're letting the person know that they are available, and the reason why I chose this topic is because I want to talk about if it is actually cheating, or if it's something that we should just accept as people in relationship and just move on because the person is not actually touching, or they're not actually physically cheating, or what kind of stuff. If we should just accept it. Like I always say, this is strictly my opinion and it's not anyone's opinion, so don't feel like okay, you are attacked or anything. This has nothing to do with you. This is just a way that we can help each other if we are in relationships and we are suffering from these type of behaviors. So I know a lot of women who has complained about their men having wandering eyes. I mean, eyes that they're always looking at women lustfully, or they are always staring down women in a way that they feel uncomfortable. It's like they feel like they are being disrespected, and it usually happens when they are around with a man, when they are out with their husband or their boyfriend, and he sees a woman. It doesn't matter which woman or what woman, he just looks at them in a seductive sexual way. And that is something that has always happened. And when they address the matter, the person would say, I don't know what you're talking about. Is wandering eyes appropriate or is it inappropriate? Well, I would start off by saying, first of all, I understand that there are so many handsome and beautiful people out there in the world that sometimes you just look at them and you say, wow, this person is beautiful. You just admire them. But what I'm saying is, when you decided to choose a partner to have a personal relationship with, when you made such a commitment in your life, you also chose to respect that person in every way possible. And one of the ways we speak to people is verbally. 70% of our connections and the way we interact with people is verbal interactions. Like most of us, when we met the man that we are in love with, it is because of the way he looked at us. We noticed that he liked us, right? Or he was attracted to us, right? So if I am in a committed relationship and my man is doing that same kind of thing that he did to me with every other woman, of course I will feel a level of disrespect, because at the end of the day, it's a tactic. It's something that you used to send message to me, to let me know how you felt about me. And I'm not saying that a man cannot innocently look at a woman. That is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying here is it can be controlled, right? Because there is a look and there is actually a look. And when you really think about it, which one is he giving out? Is he just glancing at the person quickly, or maybe just admiring the person's shoes? He may just see a beautiful woman walking by and he just takes a look like this. Just look at them for maybe 2-3 seconds and then goes back to what he's doing. But if you're with him and he sees the woman and he's basically studying her body, looking at the way her dress fits her, whatever it is she has on fits her, all of her features, and he keeps holding eye contact with that woman in a sexual manner until the woman starts realizing what is going on. And this is something that happens all the time It is truly disrespectful to your partner. And the reason why I say it is disrespectful is because we as women, we read facial expressions. We read non-verbal expressions very well. So if a man is in a relationship and he has his woman right there with him and he keeps eyeing me down, automatically I would feel like this guy seems to be attracted to me. Okay, maybe he likes the way my clothes look. But if this guy is constantly looking and looking and looking and looking, then I would gather from this information, what is he trying to say? And I will focus on the eye language, the facial expression, the way he carries himself. And based on what he does, I would come to a conclusion that this guy is checking me out. And if I'm not a decent woman, possibility may be that I may start flirting back or start giving an acceptance by smiling or always, flinging my body or doing certain things that shows that I am receptive to his behavior. And how does the person that you're with feel in this situation? Wandering eyes really does affect your partner. It really does affect your woman. It makes her feel like she's not enough for you. Imagine you're with a guy who says he loves you. He chose you out of all the other women to settle with, to be with, to marry. But yet for all, when he is out with you, he is extremely distracted. I mean, he is distracted to the point whereby the woman starts feeling uncomfortable for you because she's like, what's going on there? I better leave. He seems really distracted. And a lot of women use that as their power against others. So we have to be careful what we do and how we treat our partner, because it can backfire and cause others. It can lead to infidelity, and it can lead to a lot of problems in your relationship. The person that you're with should always be the main and the most valuable to you, and you should try your best to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Love you.
Pretty little black skin girl.